we are on our way to Bangor, and first we're going to stop in Old Town for a walk. Now Old Town, Maine is I guess it's the second place we lived together. The first place we lived together was Machias, Maine, because Tommy went to the University of Maine, Machias, and I did a semester exchange, and that's how we met. And so after I graduated in England, I came over and we lived together for a little bit in Machias. Not that long though, like a few months, wasn't it? Yeah. But really the first place that we had a home together, like a real actual home together, was in Old Town. And so we're gonna go to Old Town first and walk around Old Town. We're gonna park at the YMCA, which is where Tommy and I both actually worked. Now in Old Town, Maine, we're talking back in 2007 to 2009 we lived there. It wasn't actually that long. It was just under 2 years. It felt like a long time. It wasn't a lot to do. It felt like a long time, but it wasn't that long. And there was not a lot of jobs there, and the recession that was hitting the rest of the world kind of hit Maine a little bit later. That's what we said, right? You said that
There's a lag.
You said Maine was so recessed you couldn't tell there was a recession.
Not until they started cutting, like the mill started losing.
Yeah, the mill. So the mill in Old Town, is it the mill in Old Town or Lincoln?
It's Old Town.
Old Town, but there's one in Lincoln too, wasn't there? And they both shut.
Everything shut down.
Yeah, they all shut, so lots of people lost their jobs. Anyway, there wasn't a lot of jobs there. So my first job in America was at Movie Gallery, which doesn't even exist anymore. And then that was only part-time, so then I needed more hours. And I applied to be a lifeguard, and the Y paid for my lifeguard and hired me right away. So, and Tom was already a lifeguard and worked in the gym there. And so we worked together at the Y. So we're gonna park at the Y, and then we're gonna walk around and I'll show you, you know, what I remember, which is it's kind of cool, and see what's changed. I hope we go by our house. I can't remember what street we lived on. I know there was Water Street. Was it? No, I cannot remember the road we lived on. 11 years ago we lived there, so that was a long time ago. I should remember where we lived. I don't. Anyway, and yeah, we're gonna show Colby. And I remember when where we lived though, when the factories weren't closed. Did they actually get closed, or were they closed because there was a strike? I can't remember.
They just lost their contracts or whatever.
But then it came back again, didn't it?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. Eventually. But our bedroom window, like you could tell when the factories were working because you get the smell. Yeah. Was it a paper factory?
Yeah, pulp. Maybe. Pulp.
But it stank. Like it smelled like rotten anything, like rotten food. And so you'd wake up in the morning to this stink. And you had to remember to shut your window at night, so in the morning the smell wouldn't get there. And if you forgot to shut the window, the smell would just wake you up, and it was kind of gross. Anyhow, so we're gonna go to Old Town and then Bangor.
I'm going to the door.
We're going to the store, that's right. Lots of highway signs advising us to keep our distance. As the sign says Bangor.
Bangor's there.
And this comes out the way. Bangor. The Staples.
It's Sam's Club's down that road, so we will go there.
Okay, so we are going to go to Sam's Club. Tom's family have membership.
Which way?
It's a Comfort Inn. Isn't that by the Motel 6 that we stayed at when we were dating?
No, it's 2 exits down. 3 exits down. These ones are new. And these hotels are new. Well, that one's new.
Yeah, that one came up after the, yeah.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh, here comes another sign. What's this one telling me to do? Hang on, Colby. I will hold your hand, honey. It says, keeping your distance is keeping us safe. Keeping your distance is keeping us safe. It's Old Town, waiting at the lights to enter our old stomping grounds. Yeah, McDonald's was there. We're on Stillwater Ave, right?
Maine Savings.
Yeah, Maine Savings. Was that was there? What was here?
Nothing.
Knocked something down.
I bet nothing was there.
There's Governor's. Tim Hortons was there, which is gone.
No, Tim Hortons was up here.
No, that was it there, wasn't it?
No.
That was a shut down place. Maybe not.
Tim Hortons was across from the Y, wasn't it?
I thought Tim Hortons was next to Governor's, and that was Governor's back there.
Maybe it was. I thought it was across the Y, unless the Dunkin' Donuts there.
There's a Dairy Queen somewhere. I remember there being maybe that was Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the main road that goes through Old Town. That looks new. Trade winds. I don't remember that being there.
Yeah, that does look new. I don't know if they were building that or what.
There's the Dairy Queen. See, I think it was Dairy Queen that was by. I think that was Tim Hortons back there that shut down. There's Dairy Queen.
Dunkin's across the street, so that was Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts.
They wouldn't have had a Dunkin' in Tim Hortons.
But you were saying Tim Hortons all pulled out of the New England, so there are none.
They got out of the market in I'll be good. They got out of this market. They pulled out Connecticut and Maine.
Are they in New England, in America at all? North America?
Not in this part, not in Maine. I mean, maybe they are closer to Canada. Not that I know of.
We're coming up on the Y where we worked, and actually I forgot to mention that movie gallery where I worked also was right next to the Y. So Hannaford was there, that's the same. There wasn't a Dollar General, was there? I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was.
There was a Dollar General?
Yeah, and it was always crappy.
Oh yeah, it was crappy expensive. I remember that. Yes, you're right. Because when you actually went for your interview at the Y, because I couldn't work when you went for your interview because I didn't have a work permit yet.
Yeah.
I went in Dollar General, and the Y is down there at the end of the building. And Obacon Hardware, that's the same. Actually, this plaza looks the same. There wasn't a Domino's, and I don't remember there being a Main smoke shop. Was there a Main smoke shop?
I think so.
But Domino's wasn't there, right? I remember there being a Domino's.
Yeah, there was Domino's.
So, well, alright, so that's exactly the same. Some things don't change. We're approaching the street we used to live on, and it's right there. So we lived on Carroll Street, that's right. And I can see the house. It's the one with the porch. There's the trains, because there were trains right at the end of the road.
And they actually did run.
They do run. The house looks the same. It's that yellow one right there. It's the house we used to live in. We lived on the ground floor. So where the window is right there, that was our living room. They've made the backyard better. Look at that.
They got rid of that dumb house.
Yeah, there was a tree.
They had a tree.
So that was where we lived. We used to keep our bikes in that little lean-to right there. They mended the door because the door was broken.
Yeah.
While we lived at our house, that steeple, that church right there, got struck by lightning. Anyway, that's our old street, Carroll Street. There's one of the mills over there. And we're down by the train, by the railway tracks. And there's a train here. Colby isn't quite understanding why the train isn't moving. But it's parked. So there's a Dollar General trolley that's been run over. Crushed. Yep. Wasn't that Bottle Redemption?
Yeah.
Maybe it still is Bottle Redemption. Yeah. That Walgreens was a Rite Aid, but of course Walgreens has since brought out Rite Aid. Yeah. Tom read in the Bangor Daily News that one of the buildings burned down.
Yeah.
We're thinking this is probably Old Town Strong.
It's been up since it's burned down, I think.
Walking down Main Street, see how big it is. It's literally like 6 stores. The subway is new over there. Oh no, that subway is not new. I thought the subway was new, but that subway was actually there. Well, didn't we work with someone that lived above Subway? Yeah, and he could smell the subway when he woke up in the morning. He liked it. We're by the Riverfront in Old Town. This was like the coolest place. And we lived here. This is like the park where they did like July 4th fireworks. And it also actually really flooded when we lived here. Like the water came out and there's a park right there, and it flooded so much that that park was totally underwater. And there's the falls over there, and Tom and Colby, and a gazebo. So peaceful here. You can hear the birds. Look, someone was over there. I wonder if they were fishing. There's a chair. So peaceful and calm. Tom, why are you laughing so much?
The Boom House.
The Boom House, this restaurant. I thought it was called the Boat House. It's called the Boom House. Like a party, maybe. Boom House. It was the Boat House, wasn't it?
What?
It was the Boat House. We're by the Old Town Library where I spent many, many hours. We did not have the internet. What's up, you?
No
We
internet.
didn't have the internet.
They didn't do streaming.
The internet here? I don't remember coming here and going on the internet.
No.
No.
But they could get books and DVDs.
I got a lot of books and spent a lot of time
Sick, Kobe.
reading there. Kobe, look, Mommy used to go there ever such a
The
lot.
library.
We went there at Christmas one time when they had like a cookie party.
Yeah, it was really nice in the basement.
It was really nice. Yeah,
Yep.
good library, really nice library staff. This is Perkins, and I used to cycle up this road to get to work, and then sometimes go up there and turn left, but often I would go on the trail, and this is where I started running. Yes, I used to be a runner, I am not anymore. Run, 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 go catch your daddy! So there's a swamp right there. It's all swampy. And on this side there's the Y behind the bushes and a forest. Really pretty view of the swamp. Tom's getting Colby back in the cart. But really,
There you go.
I think there's herons here sometimes.
I've seen turtles.
You've seen turtles here?
Yeah. It's not salamander.
At least 11 years ago there were turtles and herons here. Really nice. I found a pebble. It says, do the best you can. Another one on the log. It says, dream on. Dream on. If you come to this part of the trail, the way that we're gonna go is Colby. The way that we're gonna go goes at the back of the Old Town High School. That way takes you to the end of Stillwater Ave. And if you go this way, you go to the University of Maine in Orono, which is the main University of Maine campus. So Tom wanted to share about his outfit.
Dressed like me in sweatpants.
Check.
Orange, hunter orange.
Check.
Chainsaws.
Check.
And camo.
Check.
I'm blending.
And beat up sneakers.
Yeah.
Dressed like a Mainer. We've driven up the road and we are, I don't know if we're in Orono or in Old Town right now. Tom.
I don't know.
It's like the Old Town Orono Plaza, and we are going to go into the IGA right there and then into what might be the Getawest Dollar Tree. Of course, everything's $1. So I am interested to see if that Dollar Tree has anything different than my local Dollar Tree. Now I'm exhausted. We have been to IGA and Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree was a little bit ghetto, but they had so much more than my Dollar Tree had. When we get back to the like holiday cabin, I will show you what I brought. But they did have the fabric crafted squares that I have been looking for since I first knew they had them at the beginning of spring, and I've not been able to find them. So I'm excited I got those, and I got a couple of other things. So it was like a worn out Dollar Tree. Like the carpet wasn't like, it was worn and it felt like an old store, but it was really clean and really well stocked, right? Like it was better than our Dollar Tree.
Yeah, they had more of the medicine. They had the freezer section, but it was integrated with how they had it designed. Like,
Yeah.
the sections were weird.
Yeah, but it was tidy and it was clean and it was well stocked and it was very air conditioned, which was nice. IGA, there was nothing. It was very, very expensive, and last time we went, they had like pretty good deals, but they didn't have any good deals now. Like if you're gonna shop, you might as well shop at Hannaford, because the IGA was no better, no more organic or wholesome than Hannaford. Then we went from there to Sam's Club, and that was, Kobe's asleep, a lot. We got most of the stuff on our list. We got frustrated because one of the things we were looking for were cookies, and we couldn't find cookies anywhere. I wanted baked beans. We couldn't find baked beans anywhere. We did get pepperonis, and I'll show you what we brought. We got quite a lot of food, all in big quantities because it's Sam's Club. And from there we went to Goodwill, and that was a disappointment. I'm just gonna have to move you over, it's hard to hold you. That was a disappointment, right, Tom? But first of all, the prices are not like ours. Like at my Virginia and in Hartford, Connecticut too, in West Hartford, our Goodwills typically have like all pants $6.99 and all tops $4.99 and all dresses are $8.99. Well, here, first of all, they had it set up so that you had to, like, it was, the women's was like just really spread out, and that was fine, but they had like really high stools, so you couldn't look over to see where your size was going to be. You literally had to walk up and down to find your size section. It was sized. The shoes were on top. So if you wanted to look at the shoes, you had to go down aisles that you would normally skip because the clothing wasn't your size. So I ended up having to go up and down every aisle, whereas at my, and the ones I've been to in Hartford at my Goodwill, you only have to go down the aisles you need to go down because I'm not a small, I'm not a medium, so why go down those aisles and clog them up? But then the prices were like $6 and up, $8 and up. So you had to look at every piece to see what price it was. They were doing the color of the week, but like our Goodwill isn't doing that yet. They were doing that, but the prices were really high, and the brands, the clothes were not worth the price. Like I saw Fashion Bug. I mean, when did Fashion Bug go out of business?
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, like really? Who's, and the kids' clothes were $2. Now remember at my Goodwill, my Goodwills, they're $1 each. They each, sorry, all children's clothes up to age 4 are $1. Here they were $2 and up, and they were like stretched and worn out and stained. Like it was a disappointing Goodwill experience. I brought 3 things there, none of the clothing, and I'll show you that again when we get back. But we are exhausted. The young man has fallen asleep holding the Vienna sausages in his lap, which I'm about to put away. Are you tired, Tom?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, we are pretty exhausted. It was a very action-packed day for a vacation. And yeah, I'll show you what we've got when we get back to the cabin. We've eaten dinner and we're back in the cabin holiday home. Colby is playing trains. I was going to show you the...
We're in the COVID house.
Very good. Why is it the COVID house?
Well, we can't go in that house.
Oh, we're not allowed in Tom's parents' house. It's called the COVID house because this is where we have to stay. Anyway, we like staying here. And I was going to show you what we brought from Sam's Club, but Tom efficiently put it all away. So one of the things we got were these terrible Vienna sausages that for some reason Colby loves. We got bananas. We got, is this milk?
We didn't get any milk.
We didn't get any milk. We already had the milk, but we brought cheese. Anyway, Tom put it all away, so I can't show you. But what I can show you is what I got from Dollar Tree and what we got from Goodwill. So, very good, Colby. So we'll start with Goodwill because it's on top. I got this Mickey Mouse beanie, which needs to get washed. Hang on a minute. Colby. Oh, very good. Make the train go on the track. I got this Mickey Mouse hat for Colby. It was $1, and I'm hoping that because it's Mickey Mouse, he'll actually wear a winter hat this year. And the other thing, or 2 things I got from Dollar Tree, Goodwill are these yarns, which were $1 each, which is, you know, just about a deal. And then at Dollar Tree, I brought, let me put you down, because I'm excited to show you. I brought this fabric, which is watermelons. And I brought 2 of these because so cute. And then I brought 1, 2, 3 of the pineapple ones, and 1 of the like palm leaves or banana leaves, 1 of the flamingo ones, which I think is so cute, and 1 of bumblebees. I brought Colby blue paint because our Dollar Tree only had the red and yellow and no blue. And then, this is like striking gold, I got 5 of the wooden letters that our Dollar Tree has not had and that I desperately need to finish some projects. So that was a pretty good find. Alright, so that's the end of our day where we went to Old Town and Bangor, and we're going to relax now. We're going to play trains with Colby, make some tea, and just spend the rest of the evening relaxing and going to bed. Bye. Remember, if you like this video, subscribe. Please give it a like, and yeah, leave us a kind comment below. Bye.